Minasan konnichiwa und willkommen. And today I'm doing another reading for you guys. But this time it's going to be my take on the classic Carlo Collodi children's tale Pinocchio, known in Mexico as Las Aventuras de Pinocchio. But instead of the traditional old-fashioned way like Carlo Lorenzini did, my take on Pinocchio is going to take place in La Crosse, Wisconsin, the town I was born. The town where I was born. Let's begin, shall we? Once upon a time, in the nicer part of town, we see a lonely old dude named Geppetto being upset and distraught that he hardly gets any customers at his robotic toy shop. Not only was he a carpenter from the 17 and 1800s, but he's also a robotic mechanic. So, of modern day society. So Geppetto is currently 300 years old as of this video. And my take on Geppetto is based off Alex Trebek from Jeopardy. Like, alright players, the answer once again is, it was the first spacecraft to land on the surface of Mars. Adam, what was your response? Kebert Zella. And there was also a talking cricket also living with Geppetto. Why, I've never seen such a beautiful piece of metal like this. It's exactly what I need for my robotic puppet. I've got to figure out what he's doing with that puppet. I have to admit, he was good. A real pro. He built all the nuts and bolts like a bar of soap. And you can tell by the way he sculpted that it was turning out just the way he wanted it. So much for my new home. But I like what you did with it. Except for that long nose. What a honker. Yeah, now you're talking. Hey, it looks like a kinder. Like a wunderkind. Can he dance? Whoa. Even if you are just a puppet, I'll treat you like a son. I'll always love you and take good care of you. I know you're not real, but you'll be the son I never had. I don't really know about this guy. I don't think he's playing with a full deck. So, Geppetto decided to name the robotic puppet Pinocchio, or Pinocchio for Latinos. And he wished long and hard for the puppet to come alive. But he would eventually realize that he thought his dream would never come true. So he went straight to bed with his bowl of SpaghettiOs with meatballs on hand. You know something, Pinocchio? You'd make a termite a good meal, eh? Oh, come on, smile, sport. This beats being some pieces of nuts and bolts. I've decided to spend the night in the house. As I was drifting off to dreamland, something unbelievable was happening outside. It was the oak tree. It was doing its magic. Ah, yeah. So a burst of light came at the house. And surprisingly, in my take on Pinocchio, it wasn't the oak fairy.
it was actually Timmy Turner's fairy godparents, Cosmo and Wanda.
I'm Cosmo, and I'm Wanda, and we're your fairy godparents.
Okay, I'm a little confused. I'm calling the police about this. You know, the lacrosse police.
I don't think so, little buddy. If you try and call on us, we'll go away forever.
Oh, right. It's pretty much what Timmy Turner had described about you guys.
So Cosmo and Wanda pretty much granted Geppetto's wish by turning Pinocchio from a lifeless puppet into a live one without any strings, even though he's actually a robot.
And you, Cricket, will be Pinocchio's guardian.
Me? You're not serious.
Quite. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Freunde.
Oh, must have been some dream or something. I must be suffering from hallucinations, yeah? It's time I wake up. Huh? Tosta no? ¿Qué pasa? Wow, they really were here. Pinocchio's moving. He's alive.
Seriously, who are you? I've never seen anything like that before.
You're just probably new to this world. I am your loyal companion, the Cricket, who you may call me Roti, as in based off Roti McDowell, yeah?
So yeah, Pinocchio really did come alive, thanks to Cosmo and Wanda. You know, from the Fairly Odd Parents, a Butch Hartman cartoon I've watched years ago. So, Roddy the Cricket was pretty much teaching Pinocchio how to walk. And he was doing remarkably well for a robot. But then suddenly he saw his father Geppetto sleeping.
Nein, not right now. Wait till morning.
I'm alive. Wake up, Geppetto. Hey, wake up.
Oh, hey, I can't see nothing. What? I'm asleep, or this must be all some fantastic dream.
Buenos dias, Geppetto.
Oh, he's really alive. All my prayers have been answered. Thank you, thank you. You've made me a really happy man today. My little Pinocchio. Oh, oh, we're gonna have so much fun together, I promise you.
So, Pinocchio y sus papá Geppetto were pretty much sleeping on bunk beds, with Pinocchio on the top bunk and his father Geppetto on the bottom bunk. And then the next morning, Geppetto woke his son up and told him it was time for breakfast. Then he had to go to school. Escuela.